guys, it's your boy, the Melodian, once again. David said, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continuously be in my mouth. My mouth. Psalm 34. Let's do this. And we just want to thank you, oh God. We just want to thank you, God. We just want to thank you, oh God. We just want to thank you, God. Yep, today what do we have? Everything needs a solid foundation. And so today we'll be talking about the board, the keyboard, and the foundation to be able to do some of these things. Yep. And so let's talk about the foundation. Let's actually learn some simple terms in music. So basically, if someone says music, someone asks you what is music, what will you tell the person? There was a time I taught some children and I told them that it's an act of transferring emotions into sound. Like I'm doing. It's coming out of me. I'm transferring my emotions. So how I feel about the thing, that's how I play it. Good. So it is transferred from the index to the fingers. And so I play it how I feel it. And so looking at the other side again, it has to be an organized sound. Music is an organized sound. I'm not sure that when I come and sit down and I'm playing and I start playing some things, maybe I'm singing and I'm playing you see that it sounds weird. It's bad. So it has to be an organized sound. It has to sound sweet. It has to be organized. And so one thing we are looking at again is that by the end of this, it's going to go a long way. But as we are talking about the beginner class here, by the time we are done with this beginning, you will know how to organize what and what is combined to give you what, and how you will be able to improve on them. That as I said, that was would break it down in a session. So watch out for that too. I will play it and I'll do a breakdown. But we are talking about the beginner lessons. And so there are some simple things I said you had to know, which I already explained what music is. So now let's look at what a note is. A musical note is a definite musical sound. That is what I've learned. You can go and do more research about it. Don't be enclosed into the definitions I'm giving you. You can go and Google. There are a lot of sites you can learn about them too. So a definite musical notes or a musical sound. So if I do this, definite, that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm not doing anything apart from that. That's the only thing you can hear. So if I do two or more, it becomes something else, which we will talk about it in another class. We'll definitely talk about it as we are growing. Someone will say, I know it's chords. Yes, you know it's chords. If it's two or more, if it's two, it might become a ditone. If I do two, two. But if it's more, three, it becomes maybe a chord. So let's talk about the simple ones. We've talked about what a note is. Some other essential thing you have to know. What a pitch is. You understand? The descending and ascending of a musical note, or the lowness and highness of a musical note or a musical sound. So to the right, we are increasing our pitch. To the left, we are lowering our pitch. So it's like lower. It's lower. You get it. It's some lower. You get it. So we are lowering our musical note. But sorry about that. My keyboard is off. But you can see that it's high, very high. I don't want to stress myself. I can't, I can't kill myself. You understand? So lower, higher. So the middle is there. To the right is higher pitches down. So let's take it. Do. It's very low. Do. You get what I'm trying to put across. So some of this simple things, a pitch. So one other thing I want to talk about, but follow me closely because there are a lot of things we'll be catching, some musical terms and a lot of things we'll be talking about along the line. So I can't put everything in the box today for you. But then let's talk about a skill. You understand? A skill. The descending and ascending of a musical skill, a musical notes. You understand? We are descending and we are also ascending. Gives you a skill. Good. So simply let's come to C. Normally C, we'll do C, but we'll be doing that in all the keys. I already told you, don't be quarantined. As we are in the corona season, don't be quarantined in the terms I'm giving you here. You can dig deeper. There are some look and crannies where you can pass through to get some of these definitions. So you can also learn what scales are. But then let's talk about the major scale. We are on C. And then descending, ascending and descending. Okay, so as I was saying, let's see. And I said we're talking about a scale, which is a ladder of notes in ascending and descending order. So we are ascending and we are descending. So on the C, we are learning our major scales today. And this formula I'm going to teach you applies to all keys. So the formula states that your starting key, which is your roots, or your natural or the regular, where you are starting with, becomes your root. The formula states that when you are on the roots, you move a whole step, because from here to here is a half step. So you move a whole step, you move another whole step, then you move a half step, then you move a whole step, a whole step, a whole step, and then a half step. Then you get your major scale formula. So repeat with me. You too, you can say it as you play. The roots, a whole step, a whole step, a half step, a whole step, a whole step, a whole step, and a half step. Then you do we'll talk about this later, how to play them in octaves. An octave, because if there are 8 notes in this scale, which is the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, an 8-sided figure is called an octagon. So in the 8 is an octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And so this is it for today. Stay blessed and God bless you.